Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. I'm Miri Kim from the Marketing Division of FILA Korea. As the corona situation continues for more than a year and a half, a difficult time continues around the world. With the economic downturn and consumption declining, FILA is also trying to adapt to the difficult business environment. However, FILA Korea is preparing for the post-COVID-19 period to overcome this crisis and turn it into an opportunity. Today, I'd like to tell you what FILA Korea is doing to cope with these difficult times. I'll focus on three major activities. First, strengthening the field of sports performance. Second, highlighting 110 years of brand heritage. And third, marketing activities targeting Gen Z. First, ever since the pandemic, the value of health is becoming more and more important. So, FILA is striving to enhance its capabilities in the performance field as a global sports brand. We are mainly focusing on two activities. We chose cycling to be our core area of business, and we are launching and marketing our products. Also, we are working on Global Performance Shoes Project, which is a project to develop and release new running shoes. As I mentioned earlier, among various sports, the one that FILA Korea is focusing on this year is cycling. In cycling, the functionality of the equipment is very important. To be able to perform at a high level, it is essential to wear special cleat shoes and clothing that reduces wind resistance. So, by releasing products for cycling with high functionality, we can show FILA's advanced technology to produce excellent footwear and performance apparel. We are also working to promote these cycling products. It is called the FILA Ciclista project. Ciclista is the Italian word for cyclist. Former members of the national team Kong Hyo-seok and Yeon Jae-seok were selected as ambassadors to represent FILA in the cycling event. In order to increase reliability in FILA's cycling products and prove its excellence, we challenged them to cycle from Seoul to Busan.
수고했어. 수고했어.
In addition, we have been trying to build FILA cycling community with programs such as academy class to deliver professional knowledge about cycling and regular riding events where everyone can join in and enjoy cycling. The second project to strengthen the performance field is GPS, Global Performance Shoes. In September, we launched two new running shoes. Neuron 7 is a product with a glass fiber plate inside the midsole. It has the advantage of adding propulsion to running. Neuron S has a unique design with two midsoles overlapped with some space in between. It is a product with an attractive design in a slimmer shape than other products in the series. As a 5-year long-term project, we have prepared a series of products that will continue in the future. Next year, Neuron 9 with carbon plate, the pinnacle of running shoe technology, will be released. After that, we plan to develop products suitable for various running environments, such as trail running shoes. And also high functional products, such as ultra-light running shoes weighing about 100 grams. Now, I'll move on to the second activity to cope with the corona situation. The pandemic has caused economic hardship worldwide and reduced consumption in general. Besides, the quarantine has made it even more difficult for a fashion company like FILA. In a situation where people do not go out, they focus more on psychological value rather than actual need when purchasing products. Unfortunately, the brand FILA has a brand value that comes from 110 years of history and heritage. In order to better show the heritage of FILA, we started the FILA Heritage Remastering Project. It is a project that reproduces meaningful shoes in the history of FILA and releases them in a limited edition every month. We reproduced the original design of the product and re-implemented it. Also, through the additional process, we added a vintage vibe. In order to highlight the specialness of the limited edition product, the packaging has been prepared with FILA's signature colors. And to promote these products, we re-edited and utilized old assets that shows FILA's heritage. The last way to deal with the post-coronavirus era is communication activities focused on Generation Z. Gen Z refers to those born between 1996 and 2005. As non-face-to-face activities and online consumption increased significantly due to the coronavirus, the influence of Generation Z on consumption is also rapidly increasing. This is the reason why we need various activities to reach out to this new generation of consumers. FILA Korea is working hard to collaborate with brands that are popular among them and communicate using channels they are familiar with. To appeal to Generation Z as a cool brand, this year we focused on collaborations with hip brands rather than brands familiar to all generations. A collaboration with two Korean streetwear brands, Heritage Floss and Post-Archive Faction, is scheduled for November. We will be launching a collaboration product with a bold design in limited quantities. Another characteristic of Gen Z is that they have a high preference for video content. So, we decided to make our own video content to communicate with them better. Together with the celebrity Haha and his friend, we created a web-based entertainment show called Haha's FILA Life.
네. 뭐 얼마나 힘들다고 그래?
아 처음에야 뭐. 저거 봐.
잠깐만.
저럴 줄 알았어 내가.
선생님 잠깐만.
여기 있을 때는 브레이크를 잡을 수가 없어요.
없죠.
그럼 어디 있어야 될까요?
여기 있어야 되죠.
여기 있어야 되는
그렇죠.
거죠. 이거 하면 저랑 같이 부산 종주 갑니다.
There are two advantages when we try to communicate through this video content. First of all, since it is in the form of an entertainment program, it is fun to watch and you can enjoy the brand content casually. In addition, since it is longer than the usual advertisement, it has the advantage of being able to convey the message of the brand in more detail with a storyline. For example, when the cycling product was launched, Haha and his friend tried cycling themselves in the show. Same when running shoes were released. FILA Korea is carrying out activities to cope with the crisis from various angles. FILA Korea will make a constant effort to move forward and try to turn crisis into a blessing. Thank you very much.